so I could definitely cut. Okay. Do you want me to say hi, Mariah, first?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Mariah.
Hi, I'm Perla. I'm your dietitian today.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Did you find my office okay?
I did.
Oh, good. Okay, well, tell me a little about yourself, Mariah.
Currently, I'm a Chico State student, and I'm graduating soon. I'm majoring in communications, and I really love playing volleyball. I used to play a lot of sports in high school, but that kind of dwelled down. I love to eat. Sometimes not the healthiest, but I do love to eat, and yeah, that's about it. I really don't like to hang out with my friends a lot too. Sometimes it's hiking and stuff, or sometimes it's just like Netflix, but very people person, I would say, yeah.
Sounds like you have a really active lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
College, friends.
Yes.
That's great. Okay, so how was your weekend?
It was good, actually. Me and my friends, we went to SAC, because I'm from SAC, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we just went out to some places and had some fun, had some good eats, had a lot of fun.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, I had a great time.
Yeah, good. Okay, well, what are we going to talk about today?
So, as I mentioned, I used to play a lot of sports, but that's kind of stopped because I didn't want to play college sports because I wanted to focus on academics, so I ended up playing club volleyball, but since last year was my last year, this semester I haven't played any sports, so I've been very not active.
Mm-hmm.
And my family history, I have a lot of heart disease and obesity, and I would like to, figure out some ways that I can maybe prevent that from happening to me, because I don't want that to happen to me later on in life and have those difficulties when I could probably prevent it now.
Okay.
Yeah, I just don't know how to go about it.
Okay, so you used to be very active,
Yeah.
and now not so much.
Yeah.
So you're a little worried about what might happen in the future if
Yeah.
you continue this kind of path?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it sounds like you're very concerned and you care a lot about your health.
Yes, I do.
Okay, that's great. So we do have 30 minutes to talk about anything you'd like. I am going to ask a few questions just so I can get a feel about what your eating habits are like now. Then we're going to determine what you like to accomplish during this time. And then we're going to see about making some changes for you. We'll determine that a little later. And then we can reschedule your next visit if you'd like.
Yeah,
Follow up. Does that sound good
sounds
to you?
good. Yeah.
Okay, good. So let's get started, Mariah.
Very excited.
Yes. So tell me about your family history. You mentioned that there was obesity, cardiovascular disease.
So a lot on my dad's side. My grandma on my dad's side was obese and diagnosed with diabetes, and she ended up passing away from diabetes. She ended up getting her leg amputated and everything. So I think growing up with that was kind of like, I definitely don't want that to happen to me. On my mom's side, there's definitely some heart disease in there. My great grandpa had a heart attack, and so I just get very concerned. I mean, my mom and grandma have been good healthy wise, but skipped generations. I just want to be as safe as possible with my health.
Okay, so it sounds like those experiences with your grandparents really kind of traumatized you.
Yeah, really kind of,
Yeah, opened your eyes.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, well, what are you hoping to get out of this appointment today?
Mainly some tips, not really tips, maybe better eating habits about what I can do to prevent heart disease and obesity, and just keep those levels down, just any kind of whatever can help me accomplish that goal.
Okay, we can definitely talk about that. Yeah, so describe your meal planning strategies at the moment.
Well, since I'm in college, I don't really have a lot of money, and I typically will grocery shop once, every 3 months. I'll spend a lot of money, and I just won't shop for a couple months until I run out of food. And so, I'm usually buying, a lot of frozen foods because that lasts pretty long, and canned foods and stuff like that. And I, hang out with my friends a lot, so we do eat out a lot. Chipotle, pizza. I love pizza. That is my life. So definitely a lot of eating out. I usually don't eat breakfast because, I just wake up late and I just go straight to class and I come home and eat. But yeah, for the most part, that's pretty much how I've been eating all of college.
So this is your 4th year of college
Yeah.
now? You're graduating? Okay.
Yeah.
So you just grocery shop once every few months? And you mainly buy canned foods or frozen foods?
Yeah.
And then when you're not doing that, you go out with your friends and dine out and stuff? Okay. So what's a typical day of eating like for you? From morning to evening?
Well, today I had work, and I'm on my lower spectrum of food right now because I went grocery shopping a few months ago, so I'm hitting the bottom of my food levels. So this morning I had a frozen burrito. It was like a mini one. It wasn't big. And then I made my lunch in the morning too for work because I didn't want to buy anything at the mall. So I made ravioli. It was frozen ravioli with just red sauce. And then I ate that for lunch. And then when I came home, I had just like potatoes fried with olive oil and some garlic. And that's about it. That's what I ate today. And that's pretty much, I mean, breakfast, I usually don't eat breakfast. But if I do eat breakfast, it's like a bowl of cereal or something small.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't really have a lot of meals. Do you snack between meals?
Yeah, I'm a pretty big snacker. I think what happens is like I'll eat, and then like based on my schedule, I'll be at school all day, and then I'll like snack at school because I know I won't eat for a while. But then I think I snack too much, and I still keep I end up eating again. So.
Okay.
But my snacks aren't really. They're kind of like. I eat popcorn a lot as a snack, or cheese. Love cheese. I'll eat cheese as a snack. That's about it though. Yeah, pretty heavy on the snacks.
Okay.
At times.
So snacks are very important to you.
Yeah.
You rely on them more than maybe dinners or meals?
I think depending on my school day, I will, because if I'm at school all day and I know I'll bring snacks because like you don't have to refrigerate snacks and stuff, so I can eat those during school. So during school, I definitely rely on those a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are there times you eat for reasons other than hunger?
Yeah, definitely. A lot of times it's like I don't want to miss out on like hanging out with the friends. I'll go and just get something small, even if I don't want anything, or like pick off their plate or something just to be part of the group. Or a lot out of boredom. Like if I'm watching TV and doing homework, I think I don't want to do my homework, so I just am like, oh, I'm hungry. I gotta make something to eat, kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you tend to eat for social gatherings, even if you're not hungry.
Yeah.
When you think you're bored. Okay. And then any others?
Not that I can think of.
No.
Yeah, those are like the two main times I really just eat if I'm not hungry.
Okay. So what does a typical day or week look like in terms of activity?
Well, in the beginning of the semester, I was going to the open gym volleyball practices twice a week for 2 hours, and then that stopped in like November, so this last month. And now it's just like I walk to school and it takes me 25-30 minutes to walk, so I'm walking to and from school every day, and that's about it. And the work, I have to stand at work and walk around and like lift boxes and stuff like that. So my activity level at work is probably like a 3 out of 5. Probably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then walking to and from school every day.
So your activity is mostly work related, and then walking.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's
like things I have to do.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yes.
Do you enjoy doing those things?
I do like walking to school. I think not when it's this cold though, because it's freezing outside at 9 a.m. But like, I think it's nice to. Sometimes my roommates are like, "Oh, do you want to ride?" I'm just gonna walk because I think it just feels. It's like nice outside and just listen to music and just walk. So I do enjoy the walking.
Do you wish there was more time during the day that you can be more active?
I would say yeah, but I am a huge Netflix addict, and so like there's probably definitely time I could be more active, but I just choose to watch TV instead.
So physical activity isn't really in your plans right now?
No, it's just I like sports a lot better. So if I had if volleyball was still happening, like that would be my activity, and I would be good with that because I just don't like going to the gym and actually like doing stuff. I like to be part of a team and play the sport because it's more fun for me than just running around track.
So you like to interact with other people?
Yeah.
Team player?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what about your current lifestyle do you think is positive?
I don't think I eat as bad as most of my friends in comparison. And, like, I mean, I'm not, like, a nutrition major or anything, but, like, I can, Google here and there because Google's my best friend. So I look up some things about, like, kind of, like, some tips and, like, what I should stay away from. So I kind of, like, I mean, I don't have the whole firm grasp on that kind of thing, but I think that I definitely eat and plan better than most of my friends. Like, I know frozen food is kind of like whatevs, but it's like it lasts me a while, so I feel like I like use my money wisely, which is very positive for me since I don't have much. What else? I think being like I would say like moderately active is positive because walking to school, then like me and my friends do go on hikes occasionally and stuff like that, so I think that's pretty positive. Fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, positive about you. You like that you plan everything. You use your money wisely.
Yes.
You think you are conscious about what you're eating.
Semi-conscious, yeah.
So you don't feel too bad about what you're eating right now. Okay.
No.
So what are some negatives?
I definitely think I could be eating a lot more fruits and vegetables because, I mean, everyone tells you to eat your fruits and veggies. And so I definitely think I could be doing better on that aspect. And I definitely feel guilty about watching Netflix for like 7 hours straight when I could be going out and, doing something. I mean, if it's not the gym, like I said, hiking, I could go on more hikes and, stuff like that. What else? And that's about it. I feel like I'm very, at a weird comfort level with, the positive negatives. Like, I'm at a straight, 5, I would say.
Out of 10?
Yeah, out of 10. I think I have some positives, but I have some negatives, and I feel like it just, I feel like I'm not going anywhere with anything,
Oh, okay, so you feel like you're stuck?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
I'm
and
stuck.
you want to be more towards
the positive.
Yeah. Okay, so the positives you mentioned were being a little more active.
Yeah.
Cutting back on Netflix.
Yes.
And eating more fruits and vegetables.
Yeah.
Okay, are there, out of those 3, is there one that you want to focus most on today?
I think the fruits and veggies would be more up my alley because I don't think I'm ready to give up Netflix quite yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to incorporate more fruits and vegetables.
Yeah.
So what about this change do you like?
I mean, I know just from small talk with people that eating more fruits and vegetables is just in general good for your health. So I think that would be good. Very positive aspect of doing that.
Do you have any ideas about how you can incorporate them to your diet?
Not really, because I don't, like I said, I don't really buy, the canned food I buy, I do buy canned vegetables because I don't think they make canned fruit, and that sounds weird. I guess they make canned fruit. I don't like canned fruit. So I like fresh fruit, but I'll get green beans and corn and peas and stuff like that canned. So I'll eat those, but like I said, I don't know. Buying fresh stuff is just it's a little more expensive, and then it's it kind of goes bad if I don't eat it. I've had bananas just rot, and I'm oh, I spent money on bananas that I didn't eat. You know what I mean?
So you don't like that they go bad quickly. So fresh fruit and vegetables is out of the picture?
It's not out of the picture. I just wish I think if I had the money to buy them, I would buy them more often than probably figure out a way to incorporate them into my meals better. I'll buy asparagus occasionally because you can just just cook it, bake it, and then eat the asparagus. So that, it's just it's hard if I think it maybe I'm trying to say buying in a lot of it.
Okay.
Because then it goes bad, because then I feel like I'm forcing myself to find ways to eat it instead of maybe if I just buy a couple.
So you think if you get a large amount, you won't enjoy them as much because you'll
that's what
you feel like you have to finish them
before they go bad. Exactly.
Okay, that's I can see your point. So have you did you want to hear about some suggestions that I've talked about with other clients?
Yes, I would love to. I need some suggestions.
Okay. Well, first, when they worry about having a large amount going bad, they shop more frequently. I don't know if that's something that can work for you.
Yeah, see, that's the other thing. I don't shop frequently, I never I don't know, but I mean, I'm sure I could do it. I don't know. I always feel like if I just go once, then I don't have to go. Because I don't want to get in my car and go and like get groceries every week. Because then I feel like I'm spending more money. I think in my head, if I just spend one large amount of money, then I don't have to spend it for 3 months. Then it's like, I feel like I spend less money. If that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely understand. Have you considered frozen fruits? I know you mentioned you don't like canned fruits.
Yeah. I think I could do frozen. I think it would be more of like I would have to I think I would just be eating like smoothies though.
Okay.
You know, which isn't bad. I mean, I can make a smoothie in the morning. That would probably be a lot easier than skipping breakfast in general.
Do you like smoothies?
Yes, I love some Jamba Juice.
What are some of your favorite fruits?
Strawberries, pineapples, bananas, and apples. I love apples and peanut butter.
That sounds like a good smoothie on its own.
Maybe not the apples, but like the strawberry, banana, and pineapple definitely.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty good right now.
Okay, that sounds great. Also, what about fruits and vegetables? What about them makes you want to have them more? Is it the benefits that come with it, the fiber, the vitamins, everything in general?
Think about that. I mean, I know they're beneficial, but which is, why I want to eat them because, like I want to lower my heart disease and risk for obesity and stuff like that. But I mean, I thoroughly enjoy the taste of most fruits and some vegetables. Some vegetables I can't eat, but, I like them. I don't know. I guess I just need someone to tell me to, go do it and change.
Okay, so you need someone to be there.
Not that you would be pushing me, but, if I feel like we made, a plan.
Okay.
Then it's I can follow through that plan because it's there and I, have a structured and I'm like, okay, well.
Yeah, we can definitely figure out a plan for you if you'd like. Yeah. Also, what I was going to suggest, maybe, I don't know if you've considered whole grains, replacing your grains for whole grains. To add more fiber, maybe protein, vitamins.
And that's good for.
That's good for a lot of things. Cardiovascular disease.
Right.
Cholesterol helps lower cholesterol.
Which that's part of heart disease, right?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. I think that would be. I haven't really gone into the whole grains. I feel like that's a whole another thing I've never touched before. But I think I could probably do fruits, veggies, and whole grains. I don't think that would be too hard to do.
No, you don't think that's too much?
No.
Okay.
I mean, because the fruits and veggie things isn't too big. I feel like the whole grains thing would probably be bigger. Fruits and veggies is just you buy fruits and veggies and
Did you maybe not want to talk about the whole grains and focus on fruits and vegetables? Because we can definitely do that.
Maybe let's just stick with the fruits and vegetables.
Fruits and vegetables.
And then maybe I can trust whatever we figure out, and then I can come back and we can discuss the whole grains.
Okay, yeah, that sounds great.
Baby steps.
Yeah. Okay, just a moment. Let me look over our notes for today.
Yes.
Evaluate your stuff. Okay. So let's talk about some ideas for fruits and vegetables. Okay. So these are some different ideas I have worked with other clients.
Okay.
Here is a chart of ways you can incorporate fruits. Were you more interested in doing it in the morning? You mentioned you skip breakfast, but you might want to change that.
I did like
smoothies.
I did like the smoothie idea. I think that would be very easy to do in the morning.
Okay, so we'll talk about smoothies.
Yeah.
And then where else do you find yourself being able to add some more fruits and vegetables?
Maybe we can find some snacking ones because I like snacking. So I feel like maybe if I'm snacking on fruits and veggies, that will be better than chips or cookies if I decide to snack on those.
Okay, well it sounds like you're ready to make some changes.
No, definitely. I'm very scared of heart disease and obesity.
I mean, good for you.
Yeah, I really don't want that to happen.
Yeah, that's some scary stuff. Okay, well, what we can do today is set up an experiment.
Yes.
After we figure out this planning, you can take this home with you and try it out for maybe a week, a couple of weeks, or till our next visit.
Okay.
And you can let me know how it works out. We can modify it. Don't feel like you have to do it.
Okay.
Just do your best if you'd like. No
what
pressure.
I'm most comfortable with.
Yeah, and don't worry about failing. It's not about that. We're just testing it out for you. Okay. Okay, so let's just come up with some strategies
Okay.
for those smoothies.
Yes. Let's
Okay,
start
so
with the
you
smoothies.
mentioned about your favorite fruits.
Mhm.
It was strawberries, bananas, apples, and pineapple.
Mhm.
Okay. So in the morning, what are some ideas to make it quicker for you to prepare them?
So a lot of my roommates do meal prepping, and I know when they do smoothies, they'll put all the fruit in a Ziploc bag the night before, like for the week. So I think that would be. I feel like that's pretty simple. I could do that.
Yeah, that's a
Just
great
like
idea.
you know, mix up the fruits and then just pop it in the blender in the morning and be good.
Okay. What about for snacks? You mentioned you wanted to add some snacks.
Well, I'm assuming since I'm doing fruit in the morning, maybe like vegetable snacks, and I'm thinking I like carrots. Although I do really like apples and peanut butter, so maybe we should do that too, even though it's a fruit.
Oh.
I don't really know what other like snackable vegetables there are though, like besides carrots.
Okay, okay, so we talked about how you don't like a lot of fresh vegetables, so that's going to be a little hard. So let's
There's
just
some
talk
of
about
them
your
that-
favorite kind of vegetables that you think you can maybe.
I'm thinking like, I like peas, but I'm thinking like snap peas might be
Okay.
able to be a work, or like little snow peas or whatever
Mhm.
they are. I think those, I like those, so I think that could be a good one, just like a couple in a Ziploc bag. And like the carrots, I like carrots. I feel like that's the only like fresh vegetables that I could just eat. like
Okay,
that.
well,
Yeah.
if that's what you like.
Or at least I can start off with that. and
Yeah,
then-
that's great. So, are you planning on buying a small package so they don't go bad, and then maybe
Yeah.
taking a trip or not taking a trip, or just
I think a small package first, like maybe just like a little one.
and then letting those run out,
Yeah.
and then maybe sticking to smoothies until you know it's
Until-
time to
yeah,
shop again.
Yeah, and then maybe like the next time I can get more if like I find myself eating them more
Okay,
often.
so you definitely hate grocery shopping.
I definitely hate grocery shopping.
And
It's just I feel like
you
it's a
hate
hassle.
wasting money, which
Yeah.
is understandable. Okay, well that sounds, how do you feel about this whole change thing? On a scale from 1 to 10?
Probably like a solid 9 for sure.
About making the change?
Yeah, about
or,
making the change.
Okay,
Yeah.
and your confidence about making the change?
Maybe my confidence might be like a 7 because I feel like I know myself and like I have to get to the grocery store first, which is kind of a barrier for me just because I just don't want to go.
Okay, other than the grocery store, what other barriers might you face?
I am very bad with time, so I feel like that could be a barrier. Like, I mean, I said I could do the smoothies the night before, but I have to remember to do the smoothies the night before, and like, I just get busy with homework and Netflix, and I just, I just have to make sure that I find myself like keeping up with.
So maybe you're
without feeling rushed.
Okay, so maybe reminders, or do you
yeah, like on my phone or something.
Yeah, on your phone, or maybe
Yeah.
post-it notes, or do you have any other ideas about how?
I feel
Some
like
good reminders.
I feel like phone's a pretty good one because
You are.
I'm always on it and it's
Mhm.
by me all the time, so I feel like that would be very helpful. That's a good idea. Okay, yeah, we should do that. So I'll remind myself to make the smoothies for the week, and
Okay.
then I'll just make them in the morning.
And then for snacks, did you also need reminders for that? Yeah.
I feel like snack-wise would be it's fine because I'll go to school and then I come back home and then I can do my snack for the rest of the day because
Okay.
I'll have a break and I can go back to school with the snack instead of like having to do it all in the morning because then I have to get up earlier.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you're really determined. You're excited
I
about
am.
this change.
Yes.
You're so ready.
So
okay. So the barriers that you mentioned, it was just maybe going to the grocery store.
Yeah.
The reminders, which we
Yeah.
talked about, you're gonna set your
Set the
alarm.
alarm.
And that's pretty much it. Just not feeling rushed, so give yourself that time.
I definitely don't want to feel rushed because then I feel like, I don't know, and then it's like, it's not enjoyable anymore because I'm just like, oh, I gotta hurry, I gotta do it. It's like, so yeah.
So maybe
but I think a
setting some time.
reminder would help for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple hours before. Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to really get myself prepared.
That sounds good. It sounds like you've got it all planned out.
Yeah, I think we did it.
Yeah, we'll see. Fingers crossed. Okay, Mariah, well, this was a great session we just had.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, and I think you gave me a lot of great tips.
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
and I'm so excited to hear about your experiment.
I'm excited to try it.
Yeah, did you want to schedule another appointment maybe in a couple of weeks?
Maybe like 2 weeks.
Okay.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe, the first week is like a pre-week, and I can get the hang of it,
Yeah,
and then
take
hopefully
your time.
master it by the second week.
Okay, well, I'm so excited to hear
I'm
about
excited to tell
this.
you.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
for listening and being here.
Boom. Wow. Oh.